up, YouTube? This is Carl here with my buddy Mac. We are on our way to Offset Motorwerks in Glendora, and we're actually going to pick up my E46. I want to start off with like a little bit of history about the E46. They're known to have issues with the rear subframe, more so actually with the location that it mounts to. It is actually prone to cracking. This issue is common with all models, including the M3, and you know, it's kind of hit or miss. But there's been people who have daily driven their cars, and they have had issues with it. You know, no abusive driving at all. There's also been people with full track cars, and they haven't had an issue with it, and they don't have the plates, or they don't have the reinforcement plates. So I figured since this is going to be a drift car, you know, I don't want to take any chances because the car is going to be under a lot of abuse. So I decided to have a professional do it rather than myself, just for the sake of it being such a crucial part of the build. You know, I could have done it myself, but I don't want to take the chance. But anyways, since I'm having Offset Motorwerks do the subframe reinforcement plates, I decided, well, since the subframe is out, might as well have them do the subframe bushings, the differential bushings, and I would also have them weld the diff. So the subframe reinforcement plates, along with the bushings, are all supplied by a company called AKG, and I decided to go with the solid aluminum subframe bushings. Just to tighten everything up back there. I went with the 75D polyurethane bushings for the differential, which are kind of like a street race application. A street race application. Yeah, the 75D is more of a street race application, but more so a race application. So I decided to go with those. So shout out to AKG for supplying me with those parts. So in total, I ended up paying roughly about, I think, $500 in parts. So that includes the subframe bushings, the differential bushings, and the subframe reinforcement plates. I'm not gonna go into labor because it does vary from location to location. So it does depend. I've seen anywhere from, like $1,000 all the way to $3,000 just to get the plates or the plates in. So it really depends on the location. I would definitely look into it. But yeah, super excited to pick up the car, and I guess I'll see you guys there. But it's probably gonna be nighttime by the time we get there, but whatever. What's up, guys? It is the next day. Unfortunately, yesterday, by the time I got to my car, it was too dark, so I didn't want to do any filming. But I want to give like a semi first impression of what I've done to the car. So just to recap, what did I do? I had Offset Motorwerks do the subframe reinforcement plates, or weld them in, so to speak. I had them do solid subframe bushings. I also had them do 75D polyurethane differential bushings, and I had them weld the diff. So why weld the diff? Well, I mean, I could have either spent, say, $100 to get the diff welded, do the work myself, take out the diff, bring it to a shop, have them weld it for me, or I could pay what's the going rate? I think like $900, almost $1,000 for an LSD. I mean, this isn't gonna be my, they both have their pros and their cons, but we're drifting. Wanted to go with the most cost-efficient option, which I did with the welded diff. Shifting does feel a lot smoother because of the slightly stiffer differential bushings. There's like a nice thump whenever I put it into gear that I can definitely tell. I was skeptical at first going with the solid subframe bushings, But honestly, I mean, bear in mind I am on stock suspension, but it doesn't feel harsh at all. I'm sure it's gonna feel like a little bit different when I get you know, suspension on the car, but as of right now, it feels good.